Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to another one. And in this one, we have got a beer which has been in Morrison's up here, up in my neck of the woods for the last couple of months. It's from a brewery which is geographically on this great land of the UK, pretty much as far as away from me as you can get. So we're off to St. Ives, and we've got a double dry hopped New Zealand IPA, and this is what really made me pick it up straight away. The hops, we got Nelson Salvin, we got Riwaka and Motueka, and we got a can of St. Ives Mean As, clocking in at 6% ABV. There you go. There's the back side. I quite like the can design as well. It's really, really nice. But for me, them hops, some of my favourite hops of all time. I love New Zealand hops. They just suit my taste buds, and I love the herbal quality you get from these hops. It's just lovely. So, what it says on the back is a double dry hopped hazy IPA loaded to the brim with Southern Hemisphere hops, a trinity of Nelson Salvin, Motueka, Riwaka, interplay for a complete and satisfying drinking experience. I'm not going to go into taste notes, but for me, yeah. What do I think of St. Ives? I think this is only my third beer from them on the channel. So I managed to pick this one up, and there's another one I'm going to bring you in the next couple of weeks. About £3, three something in Morrison's. I did a deal on them, and I can't remember what the deal was. I was more annoyed because there's a massive queue at the till, and straight off you get the herbalness coming through with the dank feel of something New Zealand in it. If that makes sense, there's a dankness and a herbal quality. Just whack this thing, so I'm dying for a beer. Whack this in, dying for a beer. Got a green tinge to the pour. Yeah, green tinge throughout, to be honest. There she goes. There you go. I don't know if I told you last. I have been to St. Ives once in my life. I was about 4 years old, and I pissed myself under a bridge in the town centre. Just while get that in. I think I've said it on everyone. Just get that in the review. So it's hazy. Yeah, big solid white head, medium flow carbonation. It looks really, really nice, to be honest. And the whiff, herbal, definitely there. You got a slight salady feel to it, a sweetness there as well. Hint of lime. It smells lovely. I'm going to go in. Cheers. That is banging. That is really nice. That is lovely. For a supermarket beer, that is a banger. As soon as you go in, it's the mouthfeel for me, which is lovely. That is really good. I'm going again. For some reason, it's 6%, but it drinks like a session IPA. And for me, that is down to that mouthfeel. That mouthfeel is super soft, and it's absolutely gorgeous. As you go in, you pick up orange rind, herbal notes. And for me, the mouthfeel sucks you in. It just sucks. It's just a gorgeous, soft mouthfeel. And towards the back end, you get this herbal note coming out again, and a slight hint of balanced bitterness as well. That is really, really good. That is a banging beer. That is really, really good. I'm going again. So easy drinking for 6%. It is. Lime, orange, lemon, herbal, dank, encased with a beautiful mouthfeel, not too bitter. Wow. I thought it would be good, but I wasn't expecting it to be this good. For me, the winner is that mouthfeel. For me, mouthfeel in a beer is so important. It's so important because it's it's the difference from a good beer and a bad beer for me sometimes. If you can get that mouthfeel just right to accentuate them beautiful flavours, you're onto a winner. And for me, that is a bloody winner. It really is. That is definitely the best St. Ives beer I've ever had. We're going again. There's not even any thinness about it for me. That lovely orange limeness for me is a marriage made in heaven in this. And so for me, where does it stand in terms of supermarket releases this year? Well, this is what's going to really niggle me a little bit because of the brewery. It's not a massive name, is it, St. Ives Brewery? No offence to St. Ives Brewery. It's, when you go to the supermarket, I didn't mean to say, when you go to the supermarket and you look at what's on the shelves, it's your Brewdogs, your Tiny Rebels, and your Northern Monks, okay? They're the big names. St. Ives, compared to them names, isn't massive. But what St. Ives have done with this is, for me, they put their name on on the map because that beer is brilliant. And that beer, if there's any other New Zealand IPAs on the shelf, I'll be totally surprised if they are better than that, because that is banging. And familiarity and brand loyalty is what we put up with in this country. People drink pints of fucking John Smiths for years, or Guinness for years, or whatever. And when it comes to beer, it's so brand loyalty related in sometimes that the smaller breweries, they kind of like miss out on that type of stuff. So for St. Ives, putting that into the supermarket, and it doesn't feel like a supermarket beer. It's not brewed, doesn't feel like it's brewed to a budget. It's just really, really nice, easy drinking, full of flavour. They've done themselves a massive favour. And I say to you, do yourself a massive favour and pick one of these up. Because compared to a lot of beers out there in the supermarket, that is a banger. Would I buy this one again? Yes, I would. Ran over. Boys and girls, St. Ives, mean as double dry hopped New Zealand IPA. That is contender of my supermarket beer of the year. It's just cracking. It's just really, really good brewing, good beer. Thank you so much for watching this one. Look after yourselves. Time for the feet to hit the street. Kiss it. Bib bib.